Hey everybody, Shaman32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 4th episode of Season 2 of Blake 7. This one is entitled Horizon. I'm still not sure what I think of the new Travis. I really don't know. Like, as I said, I think last time, if it had been him from the beginning, I might feel differently. And I don't think it's fair on this new actor to compare him to the previous one. Even though he's playing the same character, I guess you got to that, but it's like he just is going with in a different direction to him somehow. He's speaking differently. Obviously, he's got a different voice, got a different accent. I really like the voice of the first one, but it's just the way it's not just the accent, it's the way he spoke and things like that. It's a different delivery, and it might take me a while to get used to. And I know I still haven't replied to comments. My head block. If I don't do stuff straight away, my head makes it really difficult for me to get back into the routine of doing something like replying to comments all the time. So it's like becoming quite an anxiety thing for me. I will do it, but it will happen and I'll have to reply to all of them at the same time. But I did see some that say that not everybody liked it. Some people get used to it, some people don't, things like that. So we'll see how I feel. But I really did enjoy the first Travis, and it is a shame he didn't come back. I'm not sure why. I don't know if anybody commented that, but I don't know why. But yeah, it's going to be weird having a different Travis. Luckily, he's not one of the main crew being played by a different character. So I don't have to get used to him every single episode. Although that probably would have made it a bit easier for me. Seeing him all the time, it would make it a bit easier. But the episode itself, I really quite enjoyed. Look, especially after I edited it, went back through it and things like that. Really liked Servalan. Really, I'm so glad she's the same. She's awesome. I loved her dress, and the neck piece. And the neck piece was so cool. But the cloning thing is quite interesting. I like how they said, if we just do it off the DNA on the database, it will just be a copy. It will just be a clone. It won't be a straight copy. It won't have the memories. Yada, 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 that kind of thing. But if they get a direct sample from Blake, it would have been different. I like the fact they've distinguished between the two types of things. I think that's a nice idea. A lot of things don't do that. They just either have it where they don't have the same memories or anything like that, or they remember absolutely everything. It's either or. They don't have both, or mixture. They don't have it where they remember some stuff. But it was really interesting. I love the fact, though, despite that, the fake Blake, as I called him, because he still protected the girl, and he ended up doing what Blake would have done. He would have helped her. He would have not let them take the gun and things like that. I really like that. So despite being fake Blake, not having any of his memories, and only hearing what they told him, which is going to be select things, wouldn't have done the compassionate stuff, anything like that, he still turned around and ended up being good. And I like that, and I like how they've got the gun marked Servalan as well. They didn't get the gun. Didn't they destroy it? I think they destroyed it, didn't they? Yeah, that's it. They've got the device. So if Servalan or any other people that got Servalan or Travis, because Servalan killed the other guy. The only other people that were marked were the crew, the boys. Blake, Avon, and Gan. So they've contacted Blake, let them know they're free. So if Servalan and Travis go anywhere near there, they will go. Which is very interesting. I hated the scientist guy at the first. I still didn't excuse him how he treated the woman, but they did say he was going sick. He wasn't well. I don't know if he was going insane or anything like that. But that was he had a bit more to his character. He was kind of like it wasn't his fault he was being mean, but I don't know if that was true or anything like that, because they played on his insecurities and his disbelief of what he was thinking and hearing and that, because that's what we would think somebody who's a fan of Blake would have noticed, if they were in their right mind, would have noticed, hang on a minute, you're acting really bizarre, you're very rigid. So he would have noticed there was something off. I think it was a really interesting idea, that weapon, really interesting. Yeah, and I like the fact we had It's like we had the crew, but we didn't at the same time. Unfortunately, we did have that red suit from Avon. When it was just the black top, I didn't notice the red leather trousers. But when you put that bit over the top, my God, it did not suit him. And his characterization, or his character, I mean, at all. Like that silver flanksy top from the other episode, I said last time, that didn't suit him either. Like, I really like the fact that everybody's getting like different outfits. They're not just wearing the same thing. Because like Gal all the way through the first season, I swear. Except for like the initial episodes, before they were part of the crew on the ship, he wore exactly the same outfit all the way through. But now, he's like worn a cloak more than once, but he's got more variations, not just the women. Like, even Jenna and Callie, like, they had a few different outfits, but they did repeat, which I like that as well. Like, it's not just like, wear it once, chuck it out, which a lot of shows do. You either have the same uniform or they wear a different outfit every episode. So I do appreciate that they do, like, repeat their outfits. It's just, I can't stand that leather outfit on Avon. It was terrible. I'm interested to see what this one is, because for Horizon, I'm going to admit, the word Horizon makes me smile. It does, because it's my favourite game series of all time. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, because I don't know how I chop it now with the different angles and that, but I've got a statue from it as well, so just the word Horizon makes me smile. Highly doubt it's going to be anything like that, though. Because, one, they're not going to be on Earth, I'm assuming. Because I'm assuming it'll be a different title if they're going after the Federation on Earth. Anyway, I'm talking complete shit. When am I not? I'm actually surprised I remembered anything, to be honest. Not because the episode was bad, but because beforehand, before I started, like earlier I was just having my food, I was trying to recall stuff as much as possible. My head was like, nothing. Nothing came to my head whatsoever. So I'm glad I've remembered some stuff. Oh, I gotta breathe. Oy, oy, oy. Anyway, we gotta get started. I'm looking forward to it tonight. I am in a bit of pain, so apologies if I'm moving like this, because it just helps my hips and my legs a bit to have a little bit of movement. Apologies for that. And also, I got a bit of a sore throat too. Always seem to be. I need to find things to help my throat, but if it comes off weird on the microphone, I do apologise. And because I'm feeling so tired, apologies if I don't talk too much. But you won't know, because I'll chop out the bits where I don't talk and don't react. That's a good thing about editing. It makes it easier to chop out things. I'm talking shit. I know I am. I'm terrible. But if you enjoyed the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. I can't not hum it. Apologies also if I shout, because like my inner ear headphones, they've got noise cancellation, so I might be speaking louder than I intend to. So apologies. Hopefully, if I do, I've sorted it out. But I love it. I can't hear anything else. I can't hear the cars going past. It's great. I still love that fucking shit. Sorry, I can't help it. I love this theme. It's one of my favourite themes of all time. Good Omens one I love. The Stargate Atlantis one I love. Star Trek Voyager, things like that. Ooh! We're getting a... Oh, I thought we were getting a Villa episode. Then what the hell is this on? Well, that was fucking weird. Oh, God, the silver top's back. That really nice outfit on Callie's back. I like her in that outfit. But why the fucking silver outfit is horrendous.
We're all in an early stage of fatigue shock. Too many crises. Too many calls on our physical and mental reserves.
You gotta rest.
We're also a long way out and still running. Why?
We lost those patrol ships ages ago.
We lost everything ages ago. Nothing comes this far out.
You need to stop and rest.
I'm going blind staring at these detectors.
Why are we here, Blake?
We need rest soon.
Yeah, you gotta rest sometimes.
But where are we going to find a centre that'll take us in for a month's rest and rehabilitation?
Well, that shouldn't be a problem. I mean, what's the point of being famous if you can't get a last-minute booking?
Information.
It's got...
Manual detectors are showing Federation freighter on collision course. Repeat. Federation freighter on collision...
What the hell? That came out of nowhere. Or maybe... Shit me! That was quick.
Standard by 1/2. Vector 110.
Jenna?
Oh, I like Jenna's as well. It's kind of like Callie's, but pink. Or it reminded me of it anyway.
150 spatials.
Okay.
Will the freighter have
And
us on
this-
his detectors?
Negative.
This is why they need a rest. Villa didn't notice that.
Where the hell is he going?
Zen, plot of the freighter's course.
Freighter's course is 104 grid.
That'll take you
like
into
it.
Zone 9.
So we are free of the Federation.
I like how the terms are different to like most other sci-fi shows with like spatials and things like that.
The freighter is on course for the only habitable planet in Zone 9,
Which is?
code named Horizon.
Code named.
Horizon.
Horizon's a planet.
Data was obtained via Federation cipher.
Oh, the cipher machine they had, okay.
Oh, you are curious. Well, I'm glad we have a worthwhile purpose.
Doesn't it interest you a little?
No. There's nothing out there. We are on the edge. Even Zen has nothing on it. That could mean anything. An experimental war zone. Anything.
Top secret place.
How is the lesson?
Difficult.
Well, Aurak isn't exactly the ideal teacher.
Well, I'm not exactly the ideal pupil.
Maybe he's trying.
You are too easily distracted.
Wondering where Aurak was.
Freighter's planetfall.
23 minutes at present speed.
Any course correction?
No, hold course as plotted.
Holding course as plotted.
Okay.
Blake, I'm tired. Can I go on automatics?
No.
Let them fucking rest.
What's that?
Whoa, whoa, what the fuck? Is it scanning them or
But whatever it is, the freighter has sailed right through it.
a protective shield?
The force wall is activated. Zen, have you any information on Horizon's defenses?
Negative.
There's a surprise.
Sugar, what the hell? Oh my, what the hell?
Crack! What's going on?
The Liberator is being attacked. The force wall has been activated. We are quite safe. For the moment, anyway.
Oh god, that's hurting my ears.
The freighter was impervious to it, therefore its fuselage must have been demagnetized. Ours hasn't. If it hadn't been for the force wall, we would be a cloud of agitated atoms.
Protecting the planet. What's on the planet?
Stabilizer shot. Now keep still.
Aww. Oh, Villa.
1/3 adrenaline, 2/3 soma.
Soma, eh? I think I'll bottle it and make myself a fortune.
He's gonna pass out, yep.
He'll be sleepy now for about half an hour.
He needs it.
Nice.
Why? Blake really is not listening to a lot of the crew, is he? Or any of them, really. It's like his way or the highway.
Scanner grid reference 114.
He's landing. Now we can be off, right?
Jenna, stationary orbit, then switch to automatics.
Wrong.
We're all overstressed. We've been in space flight and space crises a long time.
Yeah.
The old adrenaline and soma.
Well, that's the trouble. We're practically living on it.
That's not right at all.
Non-stress situations for a start. You know, we still have nervous systems.
He really needs to start listening to them. He's terrible. Like, I really like the character. But he's just not listening to his crew. Not listening to their advice. It's his way or not.
Gan, take over, will you? But I could come.
No. Zen, take us to within teleport range. 2 miles from the landing field.
Let Callie go so Jenna can rest, for God's sake.
Well, that's all right, assuming they haven't got a fix on us from the ground by now.
No, it'd be raining plasma bolts if they had.
Why exactly are we going down?
Resistance needs a base, Jenna, thank you.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
And this could be it.
Worth looking just in
That's
case.
as good as any other. We know the Federation only visit it once a year.
If they know when once a year they can disappear for that amount of time and then come back, maybe.
And why are you taking me with you?
I trust you to back me.
What about
Thanks.
you? Don't back.
But
What
there's
about
more
Callie?
to it than that. You were very
Is he-
deliberate.
Yeah.
Covering the angles?
Well, how do you mean?
Does he not trust Callie?
Avon might run.
Good point.
Probably won't without a first-class pilot. He clears the percentages.
Unlike you.
I'm ready if you are.
Blake's starting to like. I really like the character and like the stuff, and the actor's fantastic, but he's starting to annoy me a bit. You know, with the way he just some of his decisions, especially with him not listening.
Down and safe. Can't see anyone around. Out. Come on.
Okay. Blake, look to your fucking right. Can they not hear that? Oh, for God's sake, they didn't hear that. That was audible. Whoa, what the hell is... What the hell is that? It's a Federation base, isn't it?
Strangers in Theta section. Take them.
Yes, sir.
It is Federation. Okay.
Theta section, quickly.
What the hell was that with them?
Liberator, there seem to be some sort of mines here. Federation guards everywhere. We'll keep in touch.
They're gonna be in trouble. Do they work with the locals because the locals know the land or something? Whoa, she went down. Because I guess he's...
I'd be happier if this vitamin solution had a slug of soma in it. Any chance, Callie? A slug of soma from the medical supplies.
probably running out and he's going to be getting addicted, aren't they?
We have all the resources of Zen, Aurak, and the Liberator, and you feel that they are in trouble. You do not feel it, you reason it. They have not called in, therefore they must be in trouble. You don't have to be telepathic to know that.
Oh, come on, Avon. Give the girl a chance. I'd say she knows a few things that even you don't understand. I'd say so, anyway.
A fifth grade ignorant, and you...
Boy! They're getting more irritable now, aren't they? Because they're really so tired and worn down.
They are in trouble. Someone must go down.
I'll go.
Gan'll go.
And Villa will go with me, won't you, Villa?
Will I?
Well, it'd be stupid to go on my own. You wouldn't want to send Callie in your place, would you?
Probably not. What about you?
What about me?
Why don't you go?
You are expendable.
Hi, cheeky shit. He's not expendable either. He's really talented, like lock picking and all that sort of stuff. They've had to use that multiple times. So he's vital too.
I thought it was a Federation colony.
I dislike the word colony.
Which word would you prefer?
I rule here, and you're my prisoners.
I dislike the word prisoner.
How did you get through the barrier?
I'll ask you again. Is this a Federation colony?
I am my own man. I'll have you killed unless you answer my questions.
You sound like a Federation man.
Yeah.
What do you think?
But he's
You are, yes.
he's working
Does
with
the
the Federation.
frighten you?
Of course not.
So maybe the Federation are there and the guy is like having to be along with them, I guess.
I've been stuck in this pest hole for 2 years. 2 somewhat unproductive years.
Why are they here then?
Roe is not easy to deal with. Well, when he was a pupil at the CEC, I found him quite malleable.
Oh.
Well, I think you may find he's changed a bit since then. He's not exactly a pupil now.
So he used to be a Federation. Maybe Roe's going to be a bit more manageable or more helpful.
Which pains me that all is not well with you. The quotas have fallen far short of what we had hoped. The Assistant Commissar will have put this to you,
So I think that this guy's originally Federation, but he's probably sympathising with the people more. He doesn't want to overwork them.
The man's called Blake.
How did the spaceship get here? Something triggered the shield. It should have been destroyed. Obviously, it wasn't. And plainly, they have a force field of some kind.
Yeah.
Very advanced, technically.
Do they not know Blake?
I've heard of people who resist. I've never seen one before. This could be interesting. Let us begin. So,
I feel like Roe might help them, maybe.
I take it I have your permission.
Because he's being like coerced and forced. He didn't. It's the way that guy worded it then was a bit like,
Sorry.
Yeah. Villa's still not with it, but yeah, that guy's like, I feel like they're basically using their words and like forcing him to do things he doesn't want to, and not blackmailing him or maybe gaslighting. I don't know.
Now, don't force me to repeat the treatment. Bring the girl round. The damage to her would be extensive.
Don't you fucking touch her.
You don't care, I see. Very well. Double the input of the disorienter.
No.
Before we know anything about it.
No talk before that.
Roe, stand up to him. Come on.
We await your orders.
Come on, Roe. I think he's going to end up helping them.
Work in your minds. As slaves. What is the death rate?
It's high.
But not unacceptable.
As you say, Commissar.
Why do you listen to this man?
Death rate's high. That is unacceptable.
Send him home.
The Federation are our friends.
No, they're not.
It's needed for the latest hyper spaceships that will send men into new galaxies. We're one of the only 2 planets with a rich seam of monopasium-239. Well, I wish it weren't necessary, but only 10% die. The primitives.
Well, aren't they human beings, Ro?
Yeah.
With their new ships. With your fuel. You are digging your own graves, Ro.
Come on, Ro.
It's an horizon you will never cross.
You see, Ro? You see how these people work?
This guy's like manipulating Ro with their words.
Without us, you'd all be living in caves, as you were when the Federation first colonized you.
Oh, so Ro's officially come from this planet.
And our own weapons, which still have their uses.
You have no part of that now.
But he's originally from this planet. He's letting his people be manipulated. That's terrible.
They've made you one of them. You're bought and sold, aren't you? I shouldn't be surprised. I was told before I came here.
Wait, what? Yeah.
One of your subjects, I presume. At least he spoke of Monopasium 239.
Oh, one of the people
and he
that brought him
spoke of
here?
someone called Ro. His name was Pora. But he didn't call this place Horizon.
What was that?
He probably thought he had nothing to lose, under the circumstances.
Circumstances?
He was on a Federation convict ship.
He was on a training course.
We were on the same course. It led to a Federation prison colony, Cygnus Alpha.
Did we really hear that?
Only Pora never reached there. He died.
Was that the guy that went into the cavity or something?